My friends, as a plague doctor, I've witnessed many horrible things in my life. The Black Plague, the Great Influenza Pandemic, the Disney live-action remakes. But let me assure you that until this day, I had never seen something like Halloween Ends. I thought Halloween Kills was bad, but this is like some sort of achievement that I never wanted to see. It's no wonder people are considering this what finally killed Michael Myers. Yeah, it wasn't Laurie Strode, a badass cop, or even just old age. It was this. Now, you might wonder if this is too harsh. If the movie should be considered that bad. Let me assure you that no, this is actually a nice way of putting it. Don't believe me? Then let's get dissecting. We start with a young man taking a job as a babysitter on Halloween night of 2019. Okay, I don't know about you, but if I lived in Haddonfield, I would spend every Halloween at home. With a machine gun within reach.
Crash landing! Oh!
On second thought, maybe I would accept this job. We could play Operation, with real tweezers and everything. So Corey is stuck babysitting the poster kid for condoms and, as you can imagine, he has a delightful time.
And I don't really feel like pretending to be best friends with an ugly ass boy babysitter. Michael Myers kills babysitters, not kids.
I think he would make an exception for you. Also, excuse me, what did his mom say again?
Since last Halloween, all the events said Jeremy's been afraid of the dark. He's been wetting the bed.
I'm sorry, do you have another son I didn't know about? True to his nature as the movie's jerk kid, little Jeremy decides it's a good idea to open the front door, hide somewhere in the house, and then lock Corey in the attic when the guy goes looking for him. And thus, several women decide against ever having kids.
Are you scared?
Jay?
That's it, next time I'll babysit Calvin from down the street.
What was that?
Unexpected, yet pleasant. Why are you freaking out? He was the reason you drink all that wine anyway. The credits roll and... Apparently the editor mixed the credits of his kid's PowerPoint presentation for school with the actual footage. But okay, how bad is it that I'd rather watch those pumpkins for 1 hour rather than the movie? We then see that Laurie is now living a normal life and writing a book about her experience with Michael Myers, who disappeared after killing Karen. Yep, 4 years since then he's been basically gone. Well, can you blame him?
The people of Haddonfield descended into a plague of grief, of blame. The suffering Michael caused became an infection.
Oh, not the scrap again. Also, I know they retconned a bunch of things, so this storyline is more confusing than the Joker's backstory, but may I ask you something? You spent years preparing, training, even setting traps around your house, all while Michael was in prison. And now, right now, when he's out there, you talk, hey, maybe I was being a itsy bitsy paranoid?
He's after me!
No, he's not. It's not about you.
No, but even if you ignore how Michael tried to kill you in every damn movie you appeared in, there's the tiny detail that you almost killed him just 1 movie ago. Shouldn't be worried that he might, just might be holding a bit of a grudge. I know it has been 4 years, but I repeat, you spent years ready for the sheer possibility of Michael escaping. Oh well, but maybe things have improved around Haddonfield and... Oh, of course. Good to see the level of originality didn't change since the last movie.
We were just hoping you could be a cool new friend, you know? Buy us a couple of six-packs.
But I can't.
Oh, wait. I know who you are.
Killed a kid and too pussy to buy some fucking beer.
Are the people in this town inbreeding? If you believe that guy snapped and killed someone, would you really be provoking him?
Hey! Assholes! Knock it off!
Would you look at this? I mean, a psycho meets a freak show.
Alright, enough already, you made your point. I want those bastards to die, okay? Now can you hurry things up? I suppose that will have to do. Seeing how Corey is hurt, Laurie decides to take him to the hospital where he meets Allison, who's working there as an assistant. Aww, what a sweet meaty cute.
You shouldn't let that guy talk to you like that. It's gonna make you sad even if you don't think it does.
Well, I'm supposed to get this promotion.
Really? Who gives a shit?
Corey checks Allison's car and she agrees to meet him the next day, and I'm wondering when this will go back to being a horror movie. You know, the thing I came to watch? I don't mind taking a while and setting the atmosphere before the actual horror starts, but this isn't the atmosphere you should be aiming for, you know. It feels like someone suddenly changed the movie in the theater and I didn't notice it.
He was injured. He needed medical attention. You gonna call him and invite him to her party?
What's this, Gilmore Girls? No wait, that was actually a good show.
You need to find someone that makes you want to rip off your shirt and show Grief your fucking tits and...
Oh, Laurie, have you forgotten to take your meds again? Also, thanks for wasting the food. But don't worry, things are not more interesting at Corey's home. It's going to be a long movie, isn't it?
Who's that person you're texting?
It's normal.
Boys who keep secrets don't get custard for dessert.
Well, sorry, Mama Bates. Oh, but look, Corey and Allison aren't the only ones with a romantic plot going on. These guys are still around as well. Because this is what you want to see in a Halloween movie, right? Oh, it has been for years. Just bang each other already.
I got myself a guitar at the pawn shop, and I've been fiddling around with that. You still got your nose in that book you writing?
Excuse me, as riveting as the subplot is, it's almost 30 minutes. Where's Michael Myers? Well, that's one of the problems around here. Michael is barely in this movie. Most of the focus is on Corey and Allison. It gets to the point you could switch Mike with just a random, nameless masked killer and practically nothing would change. Even the stuff with Laurie is not that interesting. Especially when you have to deal with this.
See what he did to my sister? He stabbed her because of you!
Lady, the remake of We Needed to Talk About Kev is in the other studio.
You tempted and you provoked that man when you should have left him alone.
Oh, I'm sorry that a madman tried to kill me when I was younger and I spent my life worried that he would come back and finish the job. In an already not interested way, Allison and Corey go to a part where they have fun and everything goes well for a love case. Yeah, of course not, they meet more annoying people. It's the only type that lives in this town. And this includes the protagonists.
You can come here and take off your little mask and have a good time with your friends. My little boy, because you got mad and you lost your mind!
Well, okay, maybe Corey himself doesn't know. Maybe you could have him afraid of remembering what exactly happened. Show him visiting the kid's grave or something. But no, let's keep focusing on this so-called relationship that is as romantic as Edward and Bella's.
I know what it's like to have everybody looking at you thinking that they know you.
People look at me like, who is this guy? Who is this monster? They see you like a survivor.
What are you talking about?
I get it. You survived Michael Myers.
Awesome. I just love it when a guy assumes he knows anything about my life, especially considering we know each other for, what, 2 days? Let me save you the time. Corey pulls the "I'm too damaged, you can't fix me" card. Ellie's all sad face. Corey has another meeting with the Haddonfield's Bullies Club. Myers is... I don't know, taking a vacation in the Bahamas.
Get in the car, Margot.
Wow. Does everyone want to strangle you or just me?
Hi, Corey. He wakes up and tries to leave, but his host is not done with him yet. So... that just happened. What does it mean? I hope you know, because I have absolutely no idea. I don't know if Myers is possessing him, reading his mind, or, since those movies keep hammering the comparison into our heads, infecting him with his evil. For all I know, this was a hallucination caused by a concussion.
Why'd he let you live? You go back in there and you get me that mask. I'm Michael Myers.
By now I wouldn't be surprised if that were true. Infuriated, of course, but not surprised. Corey kills the homeless man who was going to kill him and... goes back home. Seriously, that's it? Myers, I know you're not getting any younger, but that's just embarrassing.
People create their own stories and make their own choices. You have to ask yourself, am I in control, or do the elements control me?
You have to ask yourself, is my paycheck worth this? Well, you're the one working in this basement, aren't you? Back to the soap opera, Corey goes to see Allison after trying to be Myers 2.0. Oh, please. Please don't tell me this is what this movie is about. I beg of you.
I killed someone.
Well, I don't know about you, but that's a turn on for me. He takes her to the house of the dead kid. Always a romantic spot. And we get this line.
It was like I knew you. Like I was looking for you.
I know she's talking like this is such a heartwarming line and all, but to the rest of us, it just sounds like insanity. I heard people hike as a kite say more rational stuff. Even if you ignore how, it's not been even a week since they met and this guy just confessed to killing someone with apparently no extra explanation. There's no actual sense of a bond between those two. Nothing that would help us believe that they are the sort of people who would just connect right away.
I just wanted to burn it all to the ground and get away from Haddonfield.
Look, I'm sorry I lost my head at the party. You told me that you want to burn it down. Or you told me you want to burn it down. Hey!
We interrupt this moment of absolute zero emotion with, you guessed it, another cretin. This time it's Allison's ex-boyfriend. Maybe dating Corey now sort of counts as an improvement?
Did I do something wrong?
I'm with someone.
Well, let me tell you, it's change your mind.
Okay, what's up with this fucking town? Is there something in the water? What? I get what you're trying to do here, but couldn't you be a little less annoying about it?
So you call Mr. aggravated manslaughter at night when you can't sleep?
Just burn it all to the ground.
First thing you said that I can agree with. Officer McDouche follows Corey later, but our boy believes a gift might help his friendship with Myers and maybe earn Corey some tips on how to murder people. Myers decides that if John Kramer had apprentices, so can he, and he happily obliges.
Cute young girl falls for local creep. Imagine if your grandmother had fallen in love with Michael Myers.
As a favor to my sanity, don't give them ideas, okay? Meanwhile, Laurie starts to worry about Allison's relationship with Corey. I don't know. Since everyone here is such a jerk, maybe he's just doing his best to fit in and...
Michael's eyes in Corey.
Fine, he's possessed. Call an exorcist and get this over with. But a talk with the dead kid's father reveals that, yes, this is the new bullshit we have to put up with this time around.
And I pull up next to him, and he looks at me. And it's not him, at least not in the eyes. Did the town do this to him after the accident? Or was it always there?
Okay, those are good points and it's not a bad thing. My problem? First, we just had that scene that might or might not imply that Myers has some sort of supernatural influence, which messes with the question of whether Corey was finally pushed to the limit or if he chose to embrace something that was always inside him. Second, in case you have missed it, this is supposed to be a Halloween movie. Michael Myers franchise. Damn it guys, this is like going to watch an alien movie but half of the story is about an AI taking over a spaceship. Speaking of Corey, he decides to visit the pervy doc and the bimbo nurse to practice his new skills as a slasher. I would suggest finding a decent mask first. Great job, kid. Keep it up. But here's a surprise. Myers is there as well. Wow, it just took what? 1 damn hour for him to be allowed to actually do something?
I'll ride my bike over here and I'd sit up on this roof.
Sure, go back to Dan. It's not like I came here wanting to watch anything else. I admit, during this scene it occurred to me that this could actually have worked. The idea behind this relationship is not a bad one, and seeing the townspeople change for the worst after a tragedy inspires all sorts of themes. But again, A, this doesn't fit this particular story, and B, the movie doesn't know how to handle any of this. They decide to leave Haddonfield together and, well, no kidding, even Gotham is looking like a better place right now.
You know there are two kinds of evil. There's the evil that exists as an external force. The other kind of evil lives inside us.
Oh, shut up. Laurie offers to help Corey as long as he stays away from Allison. Yeah, that's going to work.
You can't have her. Allison is not equipped for this relationship.
Why? Just because I am a balanced person who hangs out with a guy who tried to kill her and her whole family? Okay, you have a point. Frankly, after what I've seen, I don't think Allison is ready for any relationship that goes beyond the holding hands. Ironically, considering she had a boyfriend in the last movie.
You should surrender to that feeling you had the first time you ever looked into his eyes. You secretly hope Michael comes back for you.
Oh, don't make sound so bad. I've been hoping for Myers to return ever since this festival of stupidity started. After calling Allison and say they need to leave that night because her grandma wants to kill him, Corey goes to say goodbye to his bestest friend in the whole wide world. Or maybe not. Oh, fuck you. I know your mask is as creepy as a Care Bear, but go get your own. Meanwhile, Allison is getting ready to leave. Have fun, don't come back for the holidays, and don't write.
You can have a good life, Allison. Just not with him.
But Grandma, that's how the Disney princesses found love.
Because of the hysteria that you caused. My parents are dead. You're the one that's capable of fucking harm.
Funny, I thought Laurie had actually saved your ungrateful ass. Myers killed your mother himself, and your boyfriend was killed because he, his dad, and you were stupid enough to go after Myers, thinking you could easily win against a serial killer who had already proved himself able to take on 3 people at the same time. How is this Laurie's fault again? While it is heartwarming family moments going on, Corey attracts the bullies to the salvage yard.
God, Billy! Billy, what are you trying to do, man? Suck your own... Oh my god!
Sadly, while Cho's kills are sort of cool, they are not enough to save the movie. And certainly not enough to give a Corey the title of the shape of Michael Myers 2.0. If anything, it's kind of infuriating to see Myers' mask being worn by such a loser. Well, at least he didn't steal Myers' team. Well, this came out of nowhere. Who would think that a boy will humiliate, torment, and then almost kill a dude with snap and try to kill us? Corey carries on with his killings, or as I like to call it, cleaning up Haddonfield's genetic pool. Well, at least someone's having fun around here. Hey, wait a moment, I know this movie is awful, but we can still get you out of...
Did you really think I'd kill myself?
And now all the members of the Slasher Society are laughing at you, kid. But Laurie forgets this guy has already earned his yandere red flag and, well...
If I can't have her...
Laurie, you shouldn't... Okay, Allison, you really won't...
What did you do? What did you do to him?
Excuse me, apparently the characters have lost their only available brain cell. I never paid that much attention in human anatomy class, but I'm sure a human can survive this long after stabbing himself in the neck. Thank you, thank you, thank you! After taking his move back, Myers, what else, goes after Laurie. Because it's not about her except when it is. Maybe changing my lifestyle was not the best idea. We finally get a confrontation between those two, and to be fair, it looks pretty cool.
I've run from you.
I'll shut up and just slice his throat.
That's gotta hurt.
Michael.
He's dead.
At least until another damn sequel, revival, reboot, remake, TV series, or whatever the hell they come up with. They tie Myers to their car and go around town to prove that he's dead, finishing his funeral by tossing him into a shredder. I don't even care how stupid that is. As long as it makes those people shut up, I'm fine.
You were right about Corey. I know he killed those people.
The events of Haddonfield finally had resolve.
Again, just until the next movie. We got our closing speeches, imply Laurie and this guy will finally become a knight, and then everything is finally over. And I can only hope this is actually the end for a long time, because I won't be able to take another movie like this one for at least 20 years. For all that I complained about Halloween Kills, it at least was a Michael Myers movie. This, I have no idea what it is. There are some movies out there with more dignity. It had a few good scenes here and there, and I understand that it wants to follow a new path and be different from other Halloween movies. That's okay. The problem is the execution. The story just doesn't flow in a way that feels natural. All the characters are either useless cardboard cuts or so damn unpleasant that they made me want to stop watching. Allison goes from a possible future badass to an annoying bitch who snaps at Laurie for no actual reason, and Corey's supposed development never feels genuine. Even their relationship never feels real enough, but just something that happens because the plot demands it. Laurie and Michael are no better off, which is saying a lot considering what the previous movie did to them. There are 2 or 3 good ideas, and even touches some questions that are rather good. How much can a person take until they snap? The people who become worse after a tragedy hits their community, and those who exploit it. The people who are genuinely hurt by it, and those who use it to justify being horrible. But instead of even trying to explore those questions, the movie simply tosses them around and doesn't do much with them. As if that wasn't enough, it still has the same issue that Halloween Kills had. It keeps trying to force themes that don't fit the characters or the story. It's not that Halloween movies can't have deeper themes than simply stab, 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 kill, kill, kill. It can be done. I mean a subtle way that actually has effort into it, damn it. Oh, let's just hope we have some years to rest until they come up with the next Halloween movie. With this over, I hope to see you again in your next session. I think Halloween Ends might actually be one of the most boring installments in the entire franchise. Honestly, back when they announced Halloween 2018, I thought those new movies would be better than this. I'm kinda sad they failed so much.